Keep things simple and neat. Okay. Hi guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at this bag by Vaschy. Vaschy. Their whole thing is to keep life simple and neat. And I like that. And so I decided to take a look at it. And so they sent me out one for review. And I've been reviewing it over the last 2 weeks. And it is a really cool budget-friendly backpack. It's cost $33. It's covered in pockets. And it's 21 liters. It's a really good everyday option for somebody who's not looking to spend a crazy amount of money on bags, and I want to bring both to the channel. And the company was nice enough to send out 2 bags with the idea that we could do a giveaway on the channel. So I actually have an extra one here, which I'll be selecting to give away at the end of the video. Stay tuned, I'll give you instructions on how to do that. I'm going to make it super simple. So let's take a look at what this is and who it might be for, because I'm sure all of you are looking for a nice everyday carry backpack. And when I was looking for a carry backpack, I thought, okay, well, it needs to be large. So at 21 liters and 18.5 inches high, this is a great size backpack for everyday use. It's got 4 pockets on the front. It has 2 main pockets and 2 pockets over those pockets, as well as a main compartment and water bottle pocket and a couple of hidden pockets as well. So without further ado, let's take a look at this bag. This bag comes in a lot of different colors. Okay, you can get lavender, black, navy blue. There's like a cream color. I got the dark green color that they sent me, and I really like this particular color. On the front of the bag, you'll see it's consistent with materials all the way around the bag. And it's like a nice nylon material. It's water resistant. The stitching is good on this bag. The zippers, they work really, really well. And I have this bag relatively packed out. And to be honest, to get this zipper to go around, and it has a rain cover on it, and it's packed in, if you can see. So these are really, really difficult tasks for a zipper to achieve, where it can run around rails smooth underneath the rain cover against cargo. So the zippers seem to be doing really well. They did include these little zipper pulls in here. I'm not crazy about them, but they really make the zippers easier to grab because they do have a substantial amount of rain guard protection because the zippers are regular zippers on this bag. I'm 6 feet tall and I'm 175 pounds. And this bag fits me very well. And you can see it rides on my back really nice. I don't have any issues. I do have this bag relatively packed out. Here's the back view. I know somebody was looking for a view of the back just to see kind of what it would look like on you. And the straps are adequately padded. I do have a 16-inch MacBook Pro in here, which is like enough to defend yourself against a grizzly bear. First off, I really like the design of this bag. Like I said, there's 4 pockets on the front. There's 2 pockets on the side for water bottles, okay? And they do have an elasticized band on them to kind of keep them flush against the backpack, which is nice. It does hold this water bottle, 26 ounce, not 26 liter, bottle from Hodroflask. I like these because they're kind of narrow, but they also have a large capacity. The Yeti ones are a little bit thicker, and they carry a little bit less water. And when you're not using them, because of that elastic loop, the profile is very thin. Now, on the back of this bag here, there is no actual air mesh padding for your back. Nice material. It's heavy duty, so it's not going to be sliding around on you. And you can also see there is a secret pocket on the back of this as well, and we'll go over that. But I did find the bag comfortable to carry, regardless of the fact that there isn't a lot of channel meshing here. If I was going to be going on a hike, or if I was walking through the city, like I had a 30-minute walk, I would not be carrying this backpack because of this in the summertime. In the wintertime, it would not be an issue. The straps themselves are nice. They have some padding on them, and they do have that air mesh material. While I do understand that to keep the cost of this bag down, they just went with a single material here. It would be nice to have some padding on the back side to keep your back breathable. But the bag does have some structure, and there is padding on the inside of this, which is nice because your laptop is on the other side. On the front of the bag, there is a large bottom pocket. Now, there are 2 clips that lead into this pocket, and it flips open like this, giving you a little bit of protection from the rain. And inside of here, I like to keep my iPad mini with the Apple Pencil. This is just a quick reach item for me, so I love having this just kind of at arm's reach, if you will, in a backpack. These are adjustable, so if you want to pack this out a little bit higher, you can do that, and they cinch down by just pulling down on this. On the inside of this bag, I wasn't sure what they were going to do in here, and this is actually just a large dump pocket. I find that these large pockets are sometimes really nice because there are large items like a large cable that I will often carry. This is a 6-foot cable by Anker, and these are really cool because they are about $12, but they come in a 2-pack. This here is a Viperade set that I carry, and it's basically my most used items, not materials, and it fits Inside this bag, great. Because I said it's just a large dump pocket in here, there's no kind of like organization or anything. It's really great for like large items. So if you have like a big pair of Sony headphones, or you're looking to stuff like a lightweight raincoat into this pocket, you can do that. For me, I like to put all my easy to reach items in a little thing like this. This is something that I just like to toss into bags. I find that it's really easy to carry in this bag because, again, there's no organization. And I also keep a quick reach light on the side. I'm big on carrying lights. I spend a lot of time just traveling around in the dark. So I like to keep a light on the bag as well. It doesn't interfere with the iPad, and it's like a nice place for light to sit here. On the top, I have yet another light. This is an Olight. This is a Mini 2. And this is really cool because it just, you pull off and it's a light, and then it magnetically attaches. And because there's a top pocket up here, it also acts as a zipper pull. So inside here, there's enough room to get my wallet in here, as well as my AirPods Pros. I really like listening to music a lot, so I just kind of keep these with me. And there's also a little USB light in here, and I'll show you how this works in a minute. This is just something I carry as a backup in case I have like a task to do in the dark and it's gonna take me a while. Those lights that I've been carrying are kind of small, and the battery capacity isn't that great. Now, on the top pocket here, you'll see there's another rain guard here, and let me find the zipper. We'll pull it open. And you see, I love how it goes around the rail so easy. They really designed this well. Now, with open bags, you have the ability to customize them any way that you really want. So I've actually customized mine. So you can see here, there's actually like a lot of gear in here, and it's really well organized. And this is another item that I like to grab and go, and that's what makes everyday bags so good, because it's like I have a travel bag. I have an everyday bag, I have a camera bag, a tote bag, an overnight bag, right? I have a range bag and a tool bag. And all the bags that I carry, I like to just take certain things with me. And so this is actually like a little organizer from Tomtoc. There is a video on this on my channel if you wish to see. And inside of here, I just keep a bunch of little things like a flat wall charger and a USB battery bank. So this is something that I carry, and I put it in every bag that I have because it just makes life so much easier, and I can pair it really well with that little light that I was showing you guys beforehand. So if something comes, up where I need a lot of light and it's going to take me a while, I can actually just turn this on, and it's like a little USB light, and it just plug it into any USB source, and it's so handy, and it's really small, and it just makes your battery banks very versatile. You see, it's actually quite bright, and it works really well for small tasks. This is a 22.5 watt PD charger. It's got USB-C, USB-A's, everything is kind of there. I also like to keep some hand sanitizer because of the pandemic. Ever since then, I've just been carrying it. And while I do keep some general cables in here, I also have switched to a really flat wall charger. So this is really thin. It's a USB-C wall charger. The prongs just fold out, and on the bottom, it has a USB-A and a USB-C, and it's a 65 watt charger. So I find that it can charge basically anything that I want to charge, up to and including can provide some juice for my MacBook. Now, if you don't want to carry a lot of stuff in that pocket, you can just use it as a large open dump pocket, like a quick access pocket, if you will. And if you look in there, you can see it's just a nice, basic, large pocket. It does have about 1.5 inches of depth, so you can fit a lot of stuff in here. Like I said, that is pretty large for a top pocket on a bag, and most bags would not be able to accommodate that, but this one can, and I really like that. So going on the back side of the bag, there is a little hidden pocket. If we flip this over, this is really cool, and this is one of two pockets that I think are really neat on this bag. If you open this pocket, there's a great little stash point back here for things like your passport. I think this is really important if you're going to be using this bag as like as an airplane bag or a travel bag. Super easy. And it just is one of those features that you don't see on a lot of bags at this price point. Again, for $33, like if you're looking to get into everyday carry bag, everyday carry bag, this is a really good deal because it does offer you these features. Now, there's no waist belt on here, but this bag isn't designed for that, but I do find that the straps are adequate. And when this is on your back, nobody has access to this pocket. It's completely hidden. And that's just a grand slam for that bag at this price. I do carry a little air tag on here. I generally like to see really big padded handles on the top. This particular one is well enough, there's enough width in this so that you can pick it up. It's just a general bag handle. Again, there's nothing really fancy about it, but it does act as a place for me to attach my Belkin clip with an air tag on here, just to help me keep track of some of the gear that I'm carrying around. There is some expensive stuff in here. Should I lose this bag, I would like the ability to track it. Opening up the main compartment of this bag, it is like a half zip bag. So it zips down to the water bottle pockets here. I know that some bags zip all the way open. I rarely find myself opening a bag all the way up, and I know that a lot of people are like, well, this is like clamshells open. That's great if you're packing, but if it's an everyday bag, you really don't need that. It almost becomes more of a hassle, and this bag opens up quite a bit. So inside of the bag here, there is a spot for a 17-inch laptop, and this is a 16-inch MacBook Pro with a case on it, but it carries it really nicely, and I like it because it's like a very slippery material in here. Sometimes I have a hard time getting this into a bag. I just recently purchased a bag from a high-end company, and not only does the laptop not fit, but it also is really hard to get it in and out. So I appreciate just the kind of slippery material here where I can get this in and out. In front of the laptop compartment, there's actually a large, thin compartment here. I'll show you guys this. Just make sure I'm not pressing the mic against there. So it's a large, flat, thin pocket, and these are so underrated because I am constantly carrying some type of paperwork, something. I just bought a motorcycle, so I have the title, and I'm trying to mail another title out, and I'm not trying to crinkle it. Or you just run to the store and you grab a card for somebody, right? It's so hard to find a place to put that card where it's not going to get all jammed up, but once it's against your laptop, this becomes a very like solid, flat pocket, and it runs the entire width of the bag, which is really nice. Now, you can also drop a really large battery bank in there, and there is a pass-through here. This is like old school for headphones, if you will, but I almost got my finger stuck in there. But you can just run a cable through there, so if you want to listen to something or you want to shoot to an SSD and you are using this as a bag for that, you could do that too. Little multi-use items like this are great to have because you find yourself being like, oh, that's actually a really cool item, and then you don't want to live without it. On the inside of the bag here, it's a large compartment, and I keep my coat in here. I usually carry a coat until it gets really, really warm out because I get really cold easily. And on the back side of this here, other than that, also there's no large openings or anything. So this is basically all that we have. On the other side, though, however, there's 3 more pockets, which is awesome, right? So there's one pocket here, one pocket here, and they're like these large slip pockets. And if I can get you guys a better view of these. Basically, they go all the way, let's see, play a little light dance. All right, they go all the way down to the bottom of the bag. And inside of here, I carry a med kit that I created. This is from Maxpedition. These little pouches are great. They can put patches on them, but they're pouches. And you can throw anything you want in here. I have a ton of these, and I just find them to be very versatile. On the next pocket, I actually keep my RX 100 Mark V. I love this camera, just as like a classic. Here, ready? Let's do a throwback. Check that out. How cool is that? Now it's set up not to turn on when I flip this up, but how cool is that? Like, this is really nice, and it's just like a little nostalgia thing that I love. So I love taking pictures with old school cameras. I've had that camera forever, and it's still an awesome camera. And on the top here, there's a large mesh pocket, and this has a bunch of like quick reach medicine type items, or just things that I would like to have. So I have some Tums in here, and I also keep these bottle preforms. I'll put a link to these too. These are really cool. These are like bottles before they put hot air in them and blow them up. So they're waterproof, and you can just see it's just like a regular bottle cap. And I like to put Tums and Advil in here, just in case. I also keep some lotion in here, just in case my arm gets dry. I do have some tattoos, and so especially when I get new tattoos, I have to keep putting lotion on. So it's nice to have lotion here. And DEET. I have 100% DEET, and this is just gonna keep me from getting eaten alive, hopefully, over the summertime. So with that being said, let's talk about who I think this bag is for. If you're somebody who's going to school and you don't have to walk too far on campus and you're not carrying like 80 textbooks, this bag is awesome for you. Okay, this bag is gonna get you to and from class. It's gonna keep your gear organized. If you're traveling, again, this bag is gonna be great because it's not a backpack that like, it's so expensive. Sometimes when I travel with a $400 or $500 backpack, I find myself looking out for the backpack, right? I don't wanna set it down, or I'm trying to get it so it's not getting dirty or whatever. Like, this is great. This is $33. and I can throw this thing into the back of my truck if I have to, or I can wear this. You can dress it up or dress it down. It's very versatile. Some of the lighter colors are really kind of more elegant. They have more feminine air to them, so if you're a female, you can rock this bag and still stay organized. Who this bag is not for, let's go over that. Somebody who's carrying a large load for a long period of time. I feel that I would be misleading you if I told you that this bag would be adequate for that. Anything more than a couple miles with 10 pounds. Let's put it that way. Because I did go for a walk with this bag, and while it is padded on the back and it's really nice, after a while, if you're carrying a MacBook Pro and a camera and a water bottle and a tech pack full of gear, it gets kind of heavy. All bags do, but when you get to that size of backpack, you're looking for larger, wider straps and maybe a waist belt at that if you're carrying, stuff like that. So if you guys have any questions, post them in the comment section below, okay? All you have to do to win this bag here is post something down below about what you like to carry, how you like to carry it, what you like to carry it in, or a cool carry tip that you have. That's it. I'm just interested because this is going to be bags from me to you, but I also want information from you to me because we're all learning, right? And in that spirit, I'm interested in what you guys have to say. Be kind to one another. And again, this is bags from me to you.
All phases complete.